Interesting. Hello? There we go. Man, you just can't have a Dio stream without Scuff. It's not possible. Science has tried and failed. Okay. So, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? First of all, wow, Renata Glass theme, the thing that I just played beforehand, that slaps. That's a good ass song. Besides that, I'm going to be streaming for a very long time today. You're doing good. I'm glad that my boys are doing good. Besides that though, all of the Riot games are updating at the same exact day that we have the Soulocke stream with Polarisu. Which I should I public that now or like 1 hour before it's 1 hour, 1 a.m. and I can't seem to sleep. Oof. Yeah, because I'm a big card game boy. And so I am very excited to play the new expansion for Legends of Runeterra. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Forgive me for that. There we go. You're gonna see a black screen for a little bit, and or a white screen, depending. Ignore that. That'll go away soon. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. The same. No, I know. Yeah. No. So I saw that a whole bunch of people were streaming like the Genshin stuff, and I was like, oh man, shame. It's such a shame that oh man. If only we had a Genshin streamer here on this channel, like stream the Genshin stuff. What's the big context in this? Yeah, I'm a big card game guy. Played Hearthstone for many years. Finally got out of that domestically abusive relationship. Been playing Legends of Runeterra. Been playing Shadowverse. Many hours. Gwent. And the new expansion with the boys should have just launched today, just 4 minutes ago. I think. Wait, what? Isn't there usually like a cinematic at the start of? Is Genshin even installed? Genshin is still installed. It's over. It's staring at me. Paimon is over there staring at me. And wait, where are the new cards? Why don't I see the new cards? The Nara and Yumi are right here. Why? Is the expansion not out yet? Wait a minute. Did I get the timing wrong? It's today, right? Hey, no. Wait a minute. It's today, right? Does anyone know? It's an hour from now? Did I fuck up the time conversion? Wait. Is the expansion 1 hour from now? Okay. So, thanks for coming, guys. It's been great. Actually, I appreciate all of you coming down. It's been wonderful. God damn it. Let me think. I really don't want to burn myself out on Runterra by playing before the patch. Oh, is TFT out? Is the TFT expansion out? Hold on, wait. This could be salvaged. Mr. Genshin? No, I am... Don't say these things to me. Okay. I assume TFT is in an hour too? God damn it. So, This is awkward. How the fuck did I get the timing wrong? I could have swore that the time zones were right. What do we do for an hour? What do we do for an hour? TFT is out? What there's no... Are you sure it's out? Because normally, like, the boards and the little legends are there. And I don't see any of the new stuff. You could play Arknights. I could play Arknights. I could also finish the video that's halfway done and should have been finished by yesterday. That's I could do both of those things, you know. I could do a lot of things in life. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Wait, whoa. Is Goat Mommy coming back? Wait, no. Hey, don't say those words to me. Is Goat Mommy coming back to Arknights? Banner list Arknights. If this is a lie, I'm extremely mad at you. I don't see Goat Mommy anywhere. Was this announced on, like, the EN news? How do I get to, like, Arknights EN news? Next standard? Oh, well, wait, no, this has the standard banners, though, doesn't it? Or no, it doesn't, I guess? How do I get the Global Heart of Steel standard? This is the standard. It says Mayor... Wait, no, is this beforehand? How do I read this? See, here's Goat Mommy all the way down here. But this was... No, so this is... Okay, no. I see it. So these are the older ones, and it's going up, and this is the most recent one. So this one doesn't have it either. Editing stream? Oh, on that note... Okay, so I do have at least half of a legitimate reason for not finishing the video on time. My PC is dying. My power supply is not good. And I have a new PC that's sitting over here next to me. But it doesn't come installed with Windows because I'm an idiot. Because it's half a pre-built. And so I'm trying to slowly, like every day when I have free time. I did just get a new PC. I have 2 PCs in my room right now. However, the other PC, the new one, is not entirely hooked up yet. I have to install Windows onto it and everything. Windows installing stream. Oh yeah, that's peak content. Now, I want to know if I'm banning somebody. Could somebody get me news? Arknights EN news. If Goat Mommy's not coming back, I'm going to be very, very mad. Vialago, side story, Docilus Holiday, drawing guess. I don't see anything here. Y'all got any of y'all got some proof? You can link in chat, I'm pretty sure. Frostbite has the vid? Okay, is Frostbite gonna save your ass? Oh, wait. Go over here real quick. Frostbite. That is not Frostbite Arknights. Okay, you live today.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You are way too loud, Frostbite. Calm down.
The info for the next Arknight standard.
You live today. You live today. God, it's mixed with Saria though. I have like 4 copies of Saria. I wonder if it's worth it. Mommy still hasn't come home after heading to the store for milk. Was it goat milk? Okay. Okay, the next one we check. Okay? So there was one person that didn't lie. Now we'll see if a different person didn't lie. I'm gonna queue up for a game of TFT because I started the stream an hour early. And if the expansion is not live like someone said it was, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. Yeah, this is the Legends of Runterra stream, by the way. Who are the 5 stars on that banner? Crab Girl, BP, and who? I have BP at max potential. BP is a really good unit. Like, people, I actually think, even as time has gone on, Blue Poison has gotten better. Because other units, they keep releasing snipers that just aren't Blue Poison, you know? And so she just looks better in comparison. Download a random gacha game and try it out. A random gacha game. What gacha game have I not tried, though? I have not tried the Toho one or Dokkan. I haven't tried the Toho one or Dokkan. Aeromancer Moment? Aeromancer Moment. I've never heard of that one. What is Aeromancer Moment? Someone explain to me. Oh, you're gonna be an annoying little... Okay, fine. I have to stay tabbed in until I can turn this borderless. Fine, we'll look at the loading screen. Look at the beautiful loading screen. Winmar is I. Major Chris. It's goat milk. This is who Carnelian went to go get at the store. She never came back. We have Greythroat supremacy? Nah. 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 Eris is a new indie gacha game. An indie AI generated waifus? What the AI generated waifus? Okay, I have to edit some things. So first of all, no. Second of all, music. Oh, wait. Did they lie? No, they didn't. There's new stuff. Whoops. What did I just pick up? Cassiman? Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I got excited. Windowed. Borderless. Okay. Oh, come on. Do not like it? Okay, never mind. I looked over and it was a black screen, but it was just because I was in the loading screen for TFT. I'm an idiot. Being mean to the second time to cancel on Twitter. Try me. I've said this before. I'm unstoppable. I don't use Twitter. You can't do anything to me. It's the I swear to God, it is just broken. And I'm gonna sell this Cassidon because he's not new, and I want to use the new units. What is this? Debonair Arcanist. I'm gonna try to focus. I'm gonna get really distracted here as I'm reading things. Brand launches a fireball at the nearest enemy, lighting them ablaze for 4 seconds. If the enemy's already on fire, they take bonus damage. Okay. So many new things. Okay. Your team counts as having a twin shot. We don't have twin shot. We have Debonair Arcanist. Your champions holding an item gain health. I've never liked Cryonetic. Weak spot. You're at armor. We have 2 AP units. Shit. I guess we do Corki because it's funny. I've never used Corki before. You can't be classed on Twitter if you have no Twitter. Exactly. That's my point. How you gonna cancel my Twitter if I don't use Twitter? It's the most ingenious plan ever. I don't understand. Like, just do that plan. Twin shot. Quirky. Fires a missile. Okay, so he has his ult. He's a Yordle? Yordle twin shot. Fuck, what are the other twin shot units? Wait, well, hold on. It took me this long to realize that you said Greythroat was the second best sniper behind Arquetto. Now, hold on. That didn't even really sink in, the words that you had said. Am I just going Yordles? Looks like God wants me to go Yordles. I do already have 3 Yordles. You know, like, if God hands you 3 Yordles. His brain is working surprisingly slow today. I have to read things. Don't be mean. You understand how hard it is to read things? I'm going to force level. No! No! Okay. I shouldn't have made that decision so late in the round. Econ Yordles? I don't know if I'm going to Econ Yordles or not. I might just go Yordles, you know? You know, like, what if you did, like, a hard one Yordles? Yeah, surprisingly is the only thing that's in there that is surprising. My brain is slow on most days. True, some people don't... You know what? Some people don't even read. Is it surprising that my brain is working slow when I'm trying to read? Really? What's the world's illiterate population? You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Getting vexed that early is disgusting, by the way. What if we do just go Yordles? What if there is no Econ? What if there is no joke? Arquetto and Greythroat are the best snipers. Okay, so listen. Okay, Arquetto's cute. Arquetto's cute. I'll admit that. Arquetto's alright. I should move this, like... Hold on, give me a second. Arquetto is fine because she's cute, but man, does using her feel bad. She has the same exact problem that Greythroat has, funnily enough, where, like, she just has so much in her kit built into the fact that she deals damage a lot, and this game likes to give their enemies a lot of armor. But you said you wanted to try the new stuff? Corky is new. Okay.
Yep. The glass is half empty.
Look at it. You see this? You see this? This is my carry. Is Heimerdinger still in the game? So he's just new Heimerdinger, I guess? Wait, no, he's a 2-cost, though. So they made you... Ooh, Nara's in the game. Okay. But no, yeah, it's like, it's rough. I like Arquetto. I wish that her one skill was permanent. I think that if, her third skill was, it took longer to charge up but was permanent, I think that at least then she would have, like, an interesting niche, right? Where she's, like, she's the cost of a single target sniper, but she's actually an AoE sniper. I think that would make her at least interesting. As it stands right now, Arquetto is just, like, not as good as, Exushai or Ashe. But she is cute. In terms of Greythroat, unironically, I don't actually have that big of a problem with her. It's just that the blue. I said this before in one of my videos. I think maybe did I? Yordle. Sorry. Fuck. I get so distracted. I'm like a fucking squirrel. What was I saying? Oh, when I started out Arknights, I, for the longest time, did not have any sniper. Like, I did not have Exushai, I didn't have Platinum. It took me forever to get Platinum. I only had Blue Poison and the Horse Girl Meteor. And, listen, I'm a loyal person, okay? If you help me out, I'm gonna help you out. So, like, is in 4 hours? Yeah. Yep, yeah. The Soulocke is in 4-0. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll make the Soulocke stream public. Do not end stream. I'll make the Soulocke stream public. So that you can count down the seconds until me and Polarisu lose the Soulocke. Can I even enter that while I'm streaming? Hold on, let me see. Public. There we go. And there you go. It's public now. You can see it. My first sniper was Ash. That is hilarious. How long have you been playing, I should turn this down. How long have you been playing, Arknights? I can make early funny comments in chat. I think if Greythroat was my first sniper, I'd have loyalty towards her as well. We'll put it that way. I have 2 Nars. Edge of Night. What does his ability do? Nar transforms into Mega Gnar for the rest of the combat. Throws a boulder. Oh, he doesn't ult. He just throws a boulder? He just throws a boulder? That's it? Is he a carry? Your first sniper was Rangers? Oh shit, you're right. My whole life has been a lie. You've outed me live on stream. How could you do this to me? Oh, Swain is still in the game. He's Hex Tech. At the start of combat, every 6 seconds afterwards, the Hex Core... What is the Hex Core? Sends out a pulse of... I was reading. The Hex Core sends out a pulse that charges allied Hextech champions with shields. When the shield is active, deals bonus damage. So every few seconds they get powerful.
I can do this.
Lapland killed most of the drones in the story. I feel you there on a very emotional level. I get that. Oh, I get that. Oh, he's a socialite. I get that. I guess you should hold back from using the item because of, yeah. Yeah, I used Silver Ash and Lapland to kill most of my drones for a very long time. If I don't know what I would do without Silver Ash with my luck in the gacha. Because I just had no way to deal with drones for such a long time. Like, I dreaded every single map in the story. In, like, the early stages, like chapters 1 through 5. I dreaded every single map. Whenever you see that it's going to be a drone map, I would inwardly cringe and go, oh no, not this shit again. Like, oh no. Bloodthirster. I don't know what items to give this dude. Because of his positioning, I guess I just give him Edge of Night and then... Or like maybe I put Poppy here. My front line is spread out like that. And in classic Yordle fashion, I'm just gonna slow roll now for the rest of the game. Is immune to crowd control, so maybe that's also a Gnar. I don't know what to give Gnar, anyway. The Hex Core is Victor's staff? Oh, is Victor... So if you take the Hex Core trait, you just, like, get Victor's staff on the board? We're getting demolished in this game. I stopped playing, then came back. I see. I feel that. What is Dimdom? What is that supposed to mean? What is this coded message that you sent in chat? Why is it Thorn's bed? Like what? Imagine not relying on Jessicat and Meteor. So I did rely on Meteor, but man, Jessicat is rough. Jessicat's real rough. I won't try to hide it. Jessicat's just a rough one. Oh, let me read this ability again. Transforms, throws a boulder at the farthest enemy, dealing physical damage. While in Mega Gnar form, gains health based on AP, and his mana costs are reduced. So he gains health based on AP, so he's supposed to build AP. And I guess because, like, Morello's is good? Because he throws and it deals damage to all the enemies? Magic or true damage? That's physical damage, though. Shit. Oh, your drone problems were gone because of thorns. Units with no items. I think this is probably the best one. Always okay with Yordles before. So now that we are the funny level, we do the Yordle thing, and we just slow roll until we either eventually die or win. One of these things will happen. They're guaranteed. One of these things will happen. We will either win or lose. I shouldn't have rolled down, but sometimes we make mistakes in it. And God doesn't punish us for it. Is that Skyrim? Yes, I'm playing Skyrim music in the background. So, not again, so it's physical damage. Yeah, so it's physical damage, so Morello doesn't not work. Ionic Spark probably doesn't work. I just want to build AP on him, I guess. Combat over time. Do I just build, like, the crit glove item because it's funny? Yeah, we'll do that. Or my S1 M3 Jessica might do something ugly. No, like, Jessica's a fine unit. It's just, like, Jessica's just rough because, she doesn't... She's like a defensive unit, and when I want to kill... When I'm using a sniper, especially because I'm sniper deprived, I want to, like... I want to kill the drones. I don't want to stall the drones. Like, the problem is Jessica's a good unit, but Jessica's not good for what I needed her for. I needed something that could kill drones, and she's surviving drones. Are any Yordles here? There's a Lulu. I think I probably want to actually build Corki, because Corki's out damaging my my Gnar, and Gnar has 2 items, so I might not want to build items on Gnar. When's the next Noxus champ? We haven't had someone since Scion. What do you mean? Rumble's A. To be fair, after Scion got nerfed, Rumble got whatchamacallit. I think Rumble's in a tier 1 deck. Rumble might not be good, but he's also fine. He's currently the best option, I guess. Redemption, Chalice. Redemption? I don't know what items I'm building on this guy. We're just gonna do what we're gonna do, you know? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna give it to him. Just outstall the drones with May and Jessica. That seems like a painful situation. That just seems painful. What champion is he stacking? Oh, that's Trendemir, isn't it? So they added Trendemir back into the game. Okay. Good to know. Chalice would have been good. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about it. What the fuck is that? What?
I never compromise.
Debonair champions gain a bonus to health and ability power. You have a higher chance to see Debonair VIPs in your shop. If the Debonair VIP is active... Oh, it's Old Fated. They made Old Fated a... Oh. Oh. So you have so the Debonair champions have a chance to be VIPs, and if they're VIPs, they gain bonus of things on their abilities. Do they only gain the bonus things if they if Debonair the trait is active? Anyway, are you perhaps implying relying on stuns to stall drones forever is not entertaining? I'm saying that it's painful. Especially if that's your only option. I'm not saying it's not a valid strategy. But I am saying that I might rather pull out my teeth. God, every time I see the VIPs, like it's just something shiny, and I want to click on them. That's not. That's no good. The trait must be active. Okay. Okay. So you can't. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure how I would play. That's an interesting trait. Yeah, sure. So we're gonna guarantee top 4 by just randomly jamming random stupid items to save health right now. Because we're Yordles, and all we want to do is save health until we get Vagar. Yeah, we'll win next round, it's fine. Regaining stamina by perma-stunning. True. Stalling strategies in gacha games are actually they're efficient. They're just super efficient. That's all. I should not have given the AP crit item to Gnar. That was a dumb mistake. I don't know what items to give Gnar, if any, but definitely not that one. Get him, Lulu. Try relying on Nightmare and Click for your casters. Oh, that does seem less than ideal. Those are the words I'm going to use to describe that situation. Yeah, less than ideal. Are you kidding me? Come on. Do I roll down here? Yeah, I think I do. If nothing else, because it saves a whole bunch of HP. We lock that. Oh, you're right. Because Rainbow Six Quarantine is out, we actually might get another, if not a rerun, then we might just get new operators, right? If Rainbow Six were to get a new operators, who do you want it to be? Like, does anyone here actually play Rainbow Six? Because my boy Flores is rather new, but if my boy Flores got a got an operator, I think that'd be pretty cash money. Morgana seems busted. Ooh, we have an Element. Okay. I thought all of you died out a long time ago. Why am I rolling down on 40 like an idiot? Yeah, I thought all of you died out when the Scorpion got nerfed for the 15th time. Like, how would they... Oh, actually, I should say, which characters in Rainbow Six Siege would have the most interesting translation into Arknights? Because, like, with Ella, I assume that she'd just be like a, like, Frost, but instead of dealing, instead of, like, stunning them, actually, no, wait, what would Ella do? How would you even translate Ella into... Lion would be cool, but what the hell would he do? Because his thing is, like, gathering intel? It'd have to be some, like... Oh, Lion's weird. What is Renata? Is it Silco? Oh, I just want to pick up Silco so bad, but I'm not going to. Picking up a spatula here is inting, by the way. I'm trolling by doing this. Like, what could Lion do? It's probably some sort of, like, AoE thing that hits everyone on the map, right? Because that's, like, his big gimmick, is that he just hits everyone. But, like, he doesn't CC them. Like, maybe he could in Arknights, because that's the only way to translate his abilities. And Quarantine abilities have augments. Oh, Vigil being like a heavy rain type character would be interesting. I think I'll have to roll down from 4 if I lose this match. Or please buff. Yeah. Yeah. That man stacked a Twitch. I wonder if that's good or still bad. I guess we'll find out. Looks like it's still bad. Vigil cloaking his whole team does sound very funny. Lion could reveal all targets and reduce... Yeah, I was about to say, it's probably some kind of debuff, right? Because he probably doesn't do... whatchamacallit. Anyway, hold on, let me think. Arcanist, I already have Arcanist activated. Units without mana, restore 7... So I... Yeah, so I just want to keep doing this, right? And then I... do I roll down here? Do I roll down from full? I think I do. I think I just have to. Okay, hold on. I need to focus really quickly. I missed one. That's why I needed to focus. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, there's one. Maybe I should have leveled before this? No, I didn't have the reach to do it. Okay, we sent it. It is what it is. Anyway, his support, yeah, no, exactly. He's a support. So like, I think that it could be interesting, or like maybe if he not Soulocke, because he doesn't CC them with his Wubble machine, right? Which is what I specifically wanted. Why didn't I 3-star the Gnar here? If I lose, I'm going to be really pissed. Anyway, so I wanted to move away from like him trying to like actually CC somebody, because that doesn't make sense to me. But like if he just gave him a debuff, that would make sense. Like he like when he uses his ability, it just debuffs everyone and gives them like minus defense. That'd be kind of interesting. Decided to watch the slowly finish the recap. Nice, nice. Yeah, I saw that you were doing the Blitzmo, the text document recap. Or not text, Google document, I mean. The documented recap. So I absolutely need to save here. So, hold on. So, Vex will be gotten next round, which will 3-star the Vex. So I need to level so I can start placing Vagars down. Or what if they... Wait. Yeah, so Lion's whole thing is about not moving, right? So what if when Lion activated his ability, the more that the enemy moved, the more damage they took? And why did I not get my Vex there? Oh, it doesn't count on PvE rounds! Oh, that's so lame. Mutant, Challenger, Assassin, none of those are good. Hurricane, Last Whisper, Quicksilver. I guess Quicksilver is good. That's so rough. This is useless. I don't know how that would work though, because like you need to somehow speed up enemies, right? For it to have like some sort of synergy. And or you would want to use it. You would want to time it really weird, where like it would be where your guys are placed next to your base, the enemy, and you use it right as like the strong enemies are about to spawn. Okay, here's the 3-star Vex.
Yep. Glass is half empty.
So next turn, we want to level, and then we just get Vagar. Actually, there's no actually there is literally no reason to not level now, and just place some random dude in at the moment. Imagine some speed up. Yeah. No, I think that would be pretty funny for there to be like a it actually wouldn't even be that bad, right? Because like you could save all of, like imagine like you have like Surtur and Silver Ash set up and ready to use their skills, and then you use an ability that forces all enemies to run faster, and they just run right into your grinder. That'd be kind of cool. That do sound pretty funny. Forcing even stationary support enemies to run. Yeah, I think that would make some... That would make for some very, very funny situations. Well, so it went. So here's the key thing, though, Dim Dom. It's not like it would be like a ×3 speed on an ability. It wouldn't make them spawn faster. It would just make the enemies that have spawned gain increased movement speed. And so you could use it for some like pretty funny situations where you could kill a lot more enemies than normal. Why does that man have like 3 twitches over there? What the fuck was that? What was that? I guess it was like an augment? Anyway. We have a drone caster whose gimmick is that the drones explode. Who is that? What unit are you referring to? Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom so I get my free blue buff that I'm gonna give to Vagar. It's Pink Corone? Oh, okay, yeah, I know Pink Corone. She's a drone-focused caster? That's funny. Golden Glow. Yeah, that's her name. I am evil. Stop laughing. I think Vagar is actually safer in this little pocket over here. This is fine because Corki eats the blue buffs. He eats the blitz hooks because of his CC immunity, so he'll get hooked, and then in between the Lulu and Ziggs, Vagar can just chill. Wait, ooh. Does the 10% chance to explode on drones work against any kind of drone? Hey now, no, hold on. Can you kill, like, the big giant drones with her ability? No? Aww. Oh, just her drones. Aww. Just think of the possibilities, though. That shit would have been so funny. That would have been so funny. Actually, we don't have, and I guess because they just don't want to deal with it, but I think it'd be really funny, like an instant death chance operator, where every single attack that they have has a chance to just kill the enemy instantly. I think those mechanics are always fun, if not possibly a nightmare to balance. Did I really lose? Wow. That was crazy. Who on their team? I guess that's Ash. I guess Ash is just super good. Stop laughing. Okay, so now that we don't have Janna anymore, Senna's a... What was Senna? I actually don't remember. I guess we just want to start throwing in 5 stars. So Jinx. We can't put in Galio. So it's just looking like really just Jinx. We want Jinx. Oh! Oh! Okay. So... Well, I guess you can have this. There's no point in us not just full sending it here. Then I guess we do this. Fuck, I didn't have time to think. I guess I should have been Victor. Maybe? Should have been Victor? Who is this? Zeri. Oh, it's Zeri. Anyway. The enemy dies after so they go. Does the explosion deal damage, or does the drone just die? Because if the drone explodes and deals damage, then that's really funny. Yeah, we're just rolling down here, aren't we? Trying to get Jinx. Enforcer, Innovator, Transformer. Do we have an Enforcer? We have no Enforcers on our team, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we picked this up to increase the odds of getting a 5-star. We lose that chance. Let's keep rolling down. Yeah, sure. So it's super RNG. No, that's pretty funny. Oh no, how did he pull the Veigar? What happened there? How did he pull the Veigar? Oh, I know what happened. It was the fucking, Zephyr. Zephyr knocked up Corki so that Corki couldn't... Oh, am I dead because of that? This is a bad video game. Zephyr knocked up Corki, and then because Corki was knocked up, my next closest target was Veigar, and then Veigar got pulled by Blitzcrank. That was fucked up. I don't think there was much of a way that I could have played around that. Goat Milk 1. Looks like we're not going to get Carnelia. TFT patch out yet? Like, is the... Oh, okay. No, it's not. So we only have around... We have 12 minutes until the expansion. What do we do for 12 minutes? What takes 12 minutes? 12 minutes. What takes a very short amount of time? TFT takes too long. Downloading a new gacha game takes too long. Do I just play a game of Earth while I wait? Dark Phone? React content? I could do React content, but the last time I did React content, my stream got flagged for copyright strikes. Polling on Genshin? So does Genshin give me free rolls? Do I get like a free 10 roll in Genshin if I log in right now? Because if you remember, I spent all of my my premium currency, and I am not spending money on that game. Talk about a buff you want to see in Arc. Yeah, I think instead of, because that might take, I might get trapped instead of an Earth game for way too long. No 10, it gives you like 3 or 4 rolls. Do I want to open Genshin just because? LOL free rolls in Genshin. I see. That bad, huh? Okay. So, you don't want to pull yet? What does that mean? Why do I not want to pull yet? Because, so like, well, is the character bugged, or is the gacha bugged? Like, why would I not want to pull yet? Anyway, Arknight's character list. The character? Okay, well, listen, I'm not actually gonna play Genshin. Like, it's fine. If the character's bugged, it's fine. Ooh, see, this even helps me because I can just scroll all the way down to the bottom units. Let's see who I disagree with here. I don't know why these are here. These are all S tier units. I don't know what the fuck did fucking Games Press fucking joke on my law. There's a glitch where she attacks inanimate objects. Okay, who do I think needs buffed? So, okay, yeah, so to be specific here, I think that a unit should only really be considered for buffs if they are strictly worse than units that are on their star level, that are one, on their star level, and two, that are, yeah, so I don't know. 4 considerations for buffs, because the one that comes to my mind immediately is Hung. So Hung, if you look at him, this poor little doggy boy. Actually, I want the other tier list. Is it this one? So I can compare them. Yeah, so it's easier. This one's so much easier. Okay. Hung. So, look here. You're never going to compare Hung to Saria. That doesn't make sense. Comparing Hung to Neural, though, makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to talk about whole entire classes that need updates, because they're kind of already doing that. But in terms of like individual buffs, Hung is like the perfect example of a unit that doesn't make sense in the game right now. Why would you ever use Hung when you have Neural? And why? See, his link doesn't. He doesn't even have a fucking link. His link doesn't even work. I can't click on him. I can't even open his page. Is this a bug? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Anyway. I literally can't click on the Hung page. Why is it like this? Why did it send me to this page? I want like the... Give me the character page. Why is it like this? God, this website's bad. Anyway, when comparing Neural to Hung, it's really sad. Both of them are supposed, you can directly compare them. They're the same exact star level. They're the same exact archetype. Neural is just better than Hung in a lot of different ways. And this primarily stems from the fact that Hung is a defender. His skill is SP charge getting hit. This right here sucks in general. So there are 2 different options. You can try to buff him in compensation for the fact that he has an SP charge getting hit. Or you can try to lean into that to make it so that he is it's map oriented. So when Hung has no character page, he doesn't deserve it. Jesus Christ. So why is getting hit worse than normal charge? Well, getting hit is worse than normal charge because it's going to have downtime where you're not getting hit, where you're just not charging your skill. So, in order to change, you can either work around that or you can enhance that. So, I think the funny thing to do would be to go, okay, we realized that this was underpowered. Let's just ramp up the numbers on this so that, or maybe like even ramp up the numbers on this so that like he gains more SP every time that he's getting hit, so that he's good on maps where he is always blocking. And he already kind of is like that, but like just make it, buff this to the point where he's comparable, right? So it's like on most maps, Neural is still probably better because she's more consistent, but no, they are. It just like obviously isn't enough. His skill values are strictly better than Neural's for compensation for the fact that he is getting hit, but it obviously isn't enough because they were rather conservative with a lot of different things, right? You see this with like chain casters. You see this with getting anything that says getting hit as a SP charge type. A lot of these like quote unquote archetypes or mechanics inside of the game obviously didn't work out. But because it's a gacha game, they don't like to do patches, and so they're just like left there in the dust to cry for eternity. I would like to see a world where Hung versus Neural is not Neural is strictly better than Hung in 99% of maps. I'd like to see a world where, well, if you put the healing defender in an area where they're going to be getting hit a lot, then Hung could be better on certain maps. Which is technically where we're at right now, but those certain maps are like 5% of the game. Because he just generates so slow. I can't delete that spam bot this time. There we go. How do the spam bots find these channels? Anyway, single target casters. I don't know them off the top of my head. I think like the big problem with single target casters off the top of my head is the fact that a Mia exists, right? Like a Mia existing and being very good is rough. So like she's a welfare, and also she has a funny mechanic, so I'm fine with what she is, because she is already good, very good on certain maps and certain situations and with certain team comps. Avacyn I think is fine. Chaincaster, Omega laughing. Nightmare needs God. I don't even think Nightmare needs help. Nightmare needs God. Nightmare needs a rework, possibly. But yeah, no, I think the big problem right here is that everyone starts off the game with a good single target caster named Amiya. And like Amiya is probably generally better. No, almost certainly is generally better than Laze, Avacyn, and Nightmare. So whenever you roll a caster that isn't better than Amiya, which are literally only Ciobi and Aofiala, the other ones become moot. So yeah, it is pretty sad. Oh, no, I think it's in 2 minutes. I mean, I can open it so that we don't get stuck in like a permanent loading screen, but I don't think it's live. And like, to be fair, I think that what they did here was actually rather cute with the casters, because it's very obvious that Amiya is just the general good single target caster. So like, Laze is like the single target caster that deals AoE damage, or Avacyn is the funny single target caster, and Nightmare is the supportive single target caster. They all have their different niches, but Nightmare is just bad, and the other two, their niches don't really matter when you have a Mia until you roll AFI, and it definitely don't matter if you roll COB or AA. No, yeah, I forgot Avacyn was a whatchamacallit, Abinthine? I don't know how to pronounce it. Absinthe? Absinthe? It's Absinthe, right? That's how you spell the name, or say the name? But I think that Absence is actually the most well-off of the 5-star single-target casters outside of Amiya. Like, Laze has issues, and Nightmare is really good for what she is. Well, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, Legend of Runterra, it is maybe out. I think it's out. I think that means it's out. Right? Oh? It came out 2 minutes early, boys. We're in the game. It could unironically deserve a nerf. No, I agree. So I am American. Let's say that. Okay, let's clear the air here. Okay, let's clear the air here a little bit. I am American. I do not know every little detail that there is about foreign policy. However, when it comes to the topic of nerfing characters in gacha games, I think that they could do it, but obviously don't want to because of how bad it would feel. So everyone brings up, there are like laws in Japan and I think China, I know Japan. There are laws that are gray areas because of precedent that has been set by 1 or 2 major cases where it's a legal gray area to nerf a character that you gambled for. But besides that, the thing that always pops into my mind, right, is FGO. But I could compare it. So let's stick to Arknights for a second. But like, so imagine Surtur gets released, and then after a week they realize that Surtur's broken. In a game like Legends of Runeterra, or in a game like League of Legends, you can take that character and go, well, okay, that's fine. We'll just nerf them. However, because you spend possibly thousands of dollars to get that character in a gacha game, it feels impossible to nerf that character without making your community super fucking mad. It seems impossible to ever do this. Like, I don't know how you get away with it. So again, like I do think that, like, on one hand, I really wish that gacha games would nerf characters, but on the other hand, if I had spent $200 for a character because I knew they were broken, and then next week the game said, "Oh, we're actually nerfing that character," I'd be fucking pissed. So I think that the only thing that you can do, the only thing you can do is buff characters, which is why I have a pretty hardline stance where I still think that Arknight should buff characters, and I've been like, modules do not count as buffs. We can get into the conversation later. Modules are a bad system. All I'm going to say is that I think currently FGO is actually doing buffs really well because they're very consistent on it. And they constantly shake up the meta, as it were. Like, Vlad can simultaneously be, like, really bad and really good. Dante's got raised from the dirt into being one of the best units, and then is going to be irrelevant again. And I have this old adage. Call that a bug fix? I have this old adage. If you're a gacha game and you're doing anything worse than FGO, other than story, you might need to reevaluate yourself. You might need to check yourself. Something's probably wrong there. Can I sort out to just the new ones? What am I not on? No, can I just... I don't remember all the cards, video game. Can I just, like, sort out the new ones, please? No? Okay. Fine. Sure. Celestials, Emperor's deck, Mecha Yordles, Clear Filter. So it has to be... I guess this is the easiest way to filter out the new ones. Okay. Okay, so, for those that don't know, we have Yumi, we have the cat. We have Nar, we have the dog. Udyr, one of the worst champions that's ever been printed inside of this game, and it's fucking amazing that he was printed in this state. Galio, and I think that's it, right? I think those are the champions. Yeah, Galio, Udyr, Yumi, Nar. And the first thing that I want to try is I'm actually gonna make a Galio deck. We'll get back to Udyr. I'm gonna make a Galio deck. And yeah, they printed the funny cat. Yeah, they printed the funny cat. But Galio's super interesting. He has this new keyword called Formidable, where he strikes with health instead of power, which is fascinating to me. Okay, so the question is, I haven't watched anything from the pre-release. All I know is like what the new cards are. I have no idea what the fuck to do here. I love day one, because I'm just going to be deck building for a long time. Okay, so for one, we're going to be in Demacia because we're Galio. Okay, so which of these cards is good? Broadwing is nuts. It's the new White Flame. I don't think it's the new White Flame. I definitely think that it's very good. It is... Broadwing? Petrosite Broadwing is very, very good. 2 mana 3/3 Challenger that can be buffed is kinda nuts. Shield of Durand is also probably very good. I don't know if Winds of War is actually better. And so here we come with the problem with this deck. Other than Petrosite, Broadwing, and Galio, I'm not sure if any of these other cards are even remotely playable. Because I don't think you want, like, a critical... So, okay, so with Galio, you don't need a big board of Formidables, because he requires your allies to have 25 total health in order for him to level up. But... you don't need Formidables or like really high health units in order to achieve this goal. In fact, if you have like a wider board, you can actually level up Galio just by having like a whole bunch of cheap units buffing them all, because the more units that are on your field, the more units get the +3 health, the easier it is to level up. So I think that going like the full formidable package is kind of is almost certainly a bait. As for what you actually do, I'm not sure. Like, I got this far into the... Maybe this is a 2 of. I guess... So, yeah. I'll get back to that in a second. I'll get back to this. And of course, I'm going to obviously at least run one Gorlith. This card's fucking hilarious. This card is funny. Anyway, besides that, how do I unmark this? Make health. Yes, exactly. We just want to make health. That's what we want to do. Put the good card in. Put the good card in. What other random good cards from Demacia are we putting in? Is this a rally deck? Are we putting in Golden Ages? Are we putting in Golden Ages? No, we don't need Golden Ages. We have Galio, right? Maybe? We'll think about it. This card is really good because we have a lot of stats on the board. What are the good cards you put in? Ooh, Bright Steel. That's not. Bright Steel Protector seems really good. I think I want to run the one health dude then for bit of while. I think I want to run the 1-drop Hound, because the Petrocite Hound into Broadwing. Oh wait, no, is that even good? Brightsteel wants a. Brightsteel wants a 1-drop. But also, Brightsteel on Petrocite Broadwing is disgusting. Brightsteel on Petrocite Broadwing is absolutely fucking obscene. It's just, the mana is not right. And I'm not sold on this 1-drop. I don't know if Mountain Drake is good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not convinced that Mountain Drake is good at all. Yeah, Mountain Drake over there. I'm not convinced that Mountain Drake is great. So our only real options for pairing, by the way, is going to be Targon or whatchamacallit. It's gonna be Targon or I'm blanking right now. Targon or Freljord, and Freljord's a bad region, so we're not gonna do that. No, I think it's almost certainly Targon. I think Targon is way too good of a region for this concept, because Targon has like Guiding Touch, which is insane. Targon has Hush, which is very good. Maybe we only run 2 of these because our 1-drop's not that good. I kind of want to run. Where's the funny 2-drop in? Where's that? Where's the funny 2-drop? I think there's like a 2-mana support in this game. At Targon? Where's it at? Do I not have any? No, I'm showing all on. What's it called? It's like that. Yeah, TRE. Yeah. Astral Protection is nuts? Yeah. Is White Flame good enough in this deck? With the nerf, is White Flame good enough in this deck? White Flame just got nerfed, mind you. So like, how many spells are we actually using it on? So like, Tiari works with it, Guiding Touch works with it, Brightsteel works with it. We do have, like, Shield of Durand is really good with it. We're running Concerted Strikes. We are very similar. Maybe White Flame is just good enough. Maybe we do just randomly run fucking White Flame. If we're running White Flame, do we go on Dragons? The Overwhelm card that draws itself. Zenith Blade. How do you spell that? Zenith Blade is good. I'm not sure. It is, so it's 2 health. It's a weird card. Sharpsight's obviously better than Sunblessed Figure, right? Yeah, put that card on your 2-mana challenger. Yeah, that seems decent. With the Guiding Touch and Sharpsights, though, I don't think I'm, like, in that dire need of something like that. I'll think about it. I'm gonna at least put 1 Fiora in this, because we have, like, Shield of Duran, we have Sharpsights, we have single combats. We have a lot of protection, and so we're already in Demacia. We could run, like, 1 of Fiora, that's pretty funny. And, like, maybe we do just go Dragons, right? Well, because I'm thinking, like, I kind of just want to go Dragons, like Pantheon Dragons, because this feels very much like a Pantheon deck. Because we're in the Pantheon colors. Like, what if we do just, like, run the Funny Dragon package? Like, what if this is just it? Right, like, what if we're just Pantheon, but with Galio instead of Pantheon? That seems pretty good. Yeah, in fact, yeah, we could just, like, remove Galio and put Pantheon into this. Is Petricide Hide better than Dragon Trial? Probably not, but I kind of want to test out Petricide Hound. Galio V1. Okay, besides that, is there anything else I want to buy? Is there no event pass? I thought that was an event pass. Oh, wait, is it up there? Yep, as usual. Let me just capitalism my way into this. Like, when I was building it, I realized that I was indeed Targon Demacia, and I was like, man, this really do be feeling just like Pantheon. What if I just do Pantheon Dragons, but with Galio instead? You know? Like, that's what it felt like. I don't think there was anything else that I really wanted. Yeah, let's just hop into games. Let's hop into this game. Let's test some out. Let's figure some stuff out. Well, I'll pause the lo-fi music here. I want to listen to the new cards. That might be a little bit too loud. Maybe? How do I... So, like, I could just do this and then I could do the overall volume down? That should be fine. Okay. Can I play on normal? Okay, I was scared as fuck for a second there. Anyway. Whew. Zenith Blade might be the correct play. I think, like, if you're running... I could run, like... Instead of Screeching Dragon, Mountain Dragon might be better. And you could run, like, Zenith Blade. I think Zenith Blade is really good with Mountain Drake. And, oh no, it's Ash. Ash counters Formidables really hard. We might be fine. We'll see. I put... Okay, yeah, sure. What was that? What was that emote? Whoa. The fist bump emote? When did I miss that? So, the one thing that Freljord has over Targon is that Freljord has really, really powerful, like, one-mana combat tricks. Like, what's the one that I'm thinking of that's, like, really strong? Elixir of Iron. I couldn't think of it. But yeah, Elixir of Iron is, like, really good. And not having Elixir of Iron kind of sucks. That's funny. That's so funny. You're still dead. Oh, that's funny. That card is funny. He did not understand. He did not get the memo. He does not know what that mechanic does. He did not know what Formidable does.
Winter take you.
I'm fine with this trading here, but I think I'm going to do this.
Got your back.
Man, this card's pretty good, huh? This card is decent, huh? Yeah, I'm thinking this card is pretty okay. Screeching Dragon is just such a good card that I don't know if Mountain Drake is going to be able to replace it, unfortunately. My friend who I'm helping out with college stuff forgot the word digits. I've done stupider things.
Bow to no one.
Okay. That's fine.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart. Ride onward.
I'm fine with losing Screeching here. Okay. So how do we deal with this situation, though? Do I want to buff up? Ooh. Must be some magic about. This is crazy. Wow, this. Galio's actually a pretty good card, huh? Yeah, that was insane.
You don't mess with Demacia.
That felt disgusting. No, that's what I was talking about. I feel like most of the formidable units that aren't Galio and Broadwing are traps. Because I feel like what you really want to be doing in this deck is just getting like a decently sized board and then jamming Galio onto the board and then going, oh, I win the game. And just going, well, this is a nice try. Because jamming Galio onto the board, getting that massive presence, he has Spell Shield, it just seems so strong. The one of Fiora is cute in this deck, because we already have a whole bunch of things that support Fiora, and Dragon's Clutch is always going to be drawing, is most likely going to be drawing things that are but most likely going to be drawing like Shyvana, and because we only have 3 different dragons, right? We have Shyvana, Wounded White Flame, and Screeching Dragon. So these are pretty bad cards, I will admit. So I'm guaranteed to not get another Wounded White Flame. This is targeted. End of round the first time an allied card targets me. So yeah, Dragon's Clutch doesn't target. This will draw Shyvana and Screeching. I could Dragon's Clutch and play Shyvana, but that eats up all my mana. I unironically think the best thing to do here is pass. If he passes back, he burns 4 mana as well. I just want to see what he does. Because if we commit to anything, it's really rough. Yeah, okay, we both burn mana. It's whatever. We both take the L there. Never one without the other. So, does Fated trigger before or after? I think it's after. Which is unfortunate. Because I think I can't single target the Kindred. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I thought so. So I can't single target the Kindred. It will just die. I need to find another way to buff it. He's out of mana entirely, so I'm free to commit stuff here. I don't know if I want to tap under spell mana, so I could just play another Wounded White Flame, I guess. It puts Dragon's Clutch into a pretty powerful spot. Even if they don't count as faded triggers, it's still pretty strong. Okay. We could just use Fiora as Kindred removal here. I really don't want to burn Guiding Touch. I don't know how important Guiding Touch is here. I mean, I could do that, but that's pre-committing so much. Like right now, when I'm floating 6 mana, I have the ability to use all 3 of my spells defensively here. I'm fine with Fiora. Fiora is not my win condition in this deck. I'm fine with Fiora just acting as a removal here. You can't escape me that easily. You cannot escape me that easily. Yeah, like saving things for playing passively is really, really strong in this game. I'd say as he might have an answer. Like what? Right of... No, you can't right of negation me. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I'll take the L on that one. Sure, dog.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
That kills my Hound.
It's fast now.
It knows.
Because I'm burning 1 spell mana, I'm just gonna trigger Faded here, to draw here. Because next turn is pretty obvious, I think. I'm just gonna play Big Boy. Kindred's scary because Kindred's mark will go through... Kindred's mark will always mark the weakest enemy, which will mark Galio. Which is an unfortunate circumstance. Oh, wait, do I play Galio here because of Kindred? Oh, I think I want to wait until next turn to force more defensive spells. So I think I just play something that has more attack than this Wounded White Flame. I think I'm going to sacrifice this Wounded White Flame to the gods. Because next turn I'm going to Bright Steel into Fiora, or maybe I just Fiora open into Galio. It's harder for him to deal with. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Kindred's leveling, isn't she? Damn. How ironic. You know, I'm sacrificing it to the gods, literally. Oh, okay. This is actually harder to deal with than I thought. I mean, we just sacrificed Screeching Dragon now, right? Instead of Fiora. So instead of Fiora, we sacrifice Screeching Dragon, or maybe we just White Steal it. Yeah. What does he have to do with this? Vengeance? Vengeance fucks me? Vengeance would have fucked me anyway. So, this is the play? And so, we're still trying to play around Vengeance. Vengeance makes me really sad here. He could be saving it to make me commit more into my dragon. He has to play it now. Or he has to play something now to save Kindred. That won't save Kindred. He double committed there, so I don't think he's going to have anything else, right? Hopefully he doesn't have anything else. I have no idea what's happening. My dragons are fighting the god of death. And winning. No, it gains +1 plus. I'm an idiot. 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 I forgot Kindred gains stats when she levels every time she slays. I never see leveled Kindred. I never see leveled Kindred. I am not the smartest human being that has ever existed. Use the Ayako ore. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I thought you knew. You knew? Fetch that Hound has not felt good, I will admit. I'm just gonna, this really is just Pantheon. Oh, that was no good. Ooh, Yumi! It's a Yumi player! We love Yumi players. We're keeping Hutch against this deck. We respect Yumi players in this chat, okay? We're Yumi respecters here. But Panth with Galio? Panth is a needy ass bitch, okay? Panth really, really wants a lot of support cards inside of his deck to be good. I think I won't block. I'm using this as ASMR to like grind my gacha games. I'm probably some very bad ASMR, I would imagine. Ah, such a bad hand. Pass. I will end round in your face. I do not care. If the game goes on long enough, he could just win. Yeah, but like, maybe using him as like a second win condition feels so weird as one of your champion slots, and that card needs to die immediately right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. That card needs to die. How do we kill it? What's the easiest way to kill it? I think Wounded White Flame. Because it, yeah, no, I think this is the good way. No, I mean, like, it can. I think, like, running, like, a one-of Pantheon is cute as, like, an alternate win condition. But it's just, like, it feels pretty rough. This is fine. I was going to single combat you anyway. You think I was going to block you?
My shield is yours. Check the box.
Like, in general, he's a needy boy.
Shield up.
He pre-committed a lot here for this attack, but he's no, yeah, it's Pantheon, so I guess he always says something.
Press on.
This is probably still fine. Like, we are not that afraid if you draw... Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whoa. Mm-hmm. No, no, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I get it. That's cool. No, I'm fine with that. Why wouldn't I be fine with that? That sounds cool to me, dog. That's a 2-mana card. I have to sacrifice Wounded White Flame to the gods here, and I'm not happy about that fact. Is there any way I can protect this if he has, like, single combat? No, he can't single combat. Yeah, that's fine.
I am more than I seem.
This game is so fast? What do you mean by fast? You mean like the quality of life? Like the animations are fast? Or like just the tempo? The game has definitely sped up over time. Yeah, Papercraft Dragon is gonna he just gave his Wounded White Flame elusive. He just gave Wounded White Flame elusive.
Suffer my fury.
There's nothing at slow speed that we're afraid of, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh yes, there is. It's the fucking stupid card. Don't have the stupid card. Don't have Shield Wall. Don't have Shield Wall. They never have Shield Wall. You're a literal bastard, man. I dislike you on a very personal level. I want you to know this, that you and me can never be friends, IRL. God damn it. Fucking Shield Wall. Always punished. That was a misplay. Savannah could be leveled right now. Shit. I mean, he can't kill me, right? Right? You could fit an entire game into one turn of Master Duel. I don't think that listen, honestly, trying to compare Yu-Gi-Oh to other things is really rough. That's not a Legends of Runeterra thing. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Yu-Gi-Oh is just a very quote-unquote slow game because turns take so long. As long as he doesn't give this unit Overwhelm or Elusive, I'm just fine. Like, he's not gonna kill me. What's the worst he's gonna do? Kill me? Please don't kill me. That's fine. I'm gonna hush it anyway.
No closer.
What? 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 So you can't hush. You can't hush the attached cards. Silence does not silence the attached cards. That thing permanently has elusive. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. No, no, that's okay. Okay. No, I got it. I understand. I get it. No, I get it. Gorlith is a 13. I could heal myself here. Give Gorlith more. What if we just do the Gorlith meme? I like the Gorlith meme, you know? I like the Gorlith meme. I think the Gorlith meme is a funny meme, you know? I like my 9 mana 15/15, you know? I think I'm just gonna send it to his face, okay? Like I'm just gonna play my big card and I'm just gonna hit him. I'm done with thinking. You can't silence attached cards. Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit him in the face for 15 damage. That's what I'm gonna do. I'd like to see him fucking try to stop me. I'm gonna do it. Sacrifice this one to the blood gods. Then we do this, and then I'm just gonna hit him in the face. I have 15 damage coming at your face right now, buddy, okay? I don't care. I'd play big funny haha card. You're a little cuck bastard, little. He really double drew into Minimore? He double drew into Minimore. Come on. At least have it in your hand. Don't do some fucking stupid shit like top deck it off of 2 draws. Now I'm just mad. That was bullshit. This game is robbed. I got robbed. He still actually can't kill me. No, hold on. What just happened there? No, hold on. No. How did he get the other card out of that? How did he get Papercraft Dragon out of that? How did that happen? How did that happen? How did that just happen? What happened there? How did he get Papercraft Dragon out of the... I thought that once it was on there, you couldn't get it out. Now, hold on. No, wait a minute. They replace each other. Attached units are fucked. Smork. Trade? Nope. Base? Yep. You fool! You idiot! You didn't see my plan. All of... God damn it. God fucking damn it. Why does God smite me so? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so incredibly sad. Is there any way we win? Do we have any face damage in this deck? Do we have any face damage in this deck? Attached units seem fucking stupid. We have no face damage in this deck. I'm so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. No, I lose there. He has a 14 damage elusive unit on the field. That was rough. I guess like I didn't really truly understand how annoying attach units can be. So you can replace them whenever you want, and there's no way to get rid of them. They feel very, very strong. Well, so I should reconsider. They feel very strong from a late game perspective. Like, it seems really rough to deal with that. So the champions kind of work like commanders in MTG? Kind of. So the way that champions work is that you have 40 cards to a deck. You can run up to 3 copies of any card in your deck, including champions. However, you only have 6 champion slots. So 6 out of the 40 cards that you play can be champions because they're usually really strong and they have a level up. So like for Galio, He levels up if you if at the end of the round your allies have 25 total, more than 25 total attack. And his level up form means that the first time, so he levels up when this happens, and he gets really strong when he does. Like, every single time he does some funny shit. But you can't, yeah, no, as Animix is saying, the you can't just draw them whenever you want. They work just like normal cards in the game. They're just very powerful cards. They're cards that are like obviously above the power level, because you're limited to the amount that you can put inside of a deck. Yeah, they're usually your win cons. Usually. There are non-champion, there are champless decks, but they're the minority rather than the majority. And there are tutors, like, so the reason I'm running 2 Shyvana, 1 Fiora, for example, is because I have, where's it at? Where's the busted card? Dragon's Clutch. So Dragon's Clutch, it can either draw me 2 dragons, or 2 different dragons, or it can give all of my dragons allies on board +1/+1 in Overwhelm. So it's a tutor for dragons, and Shyvana is a dragon. So I can use the Dragon's Clutch to tutor out Shyvana, most of the time. And so it allows me to run one of Fiora, because Fiora is just good as like either just removal and or an alternate win condition. I understand. I don't understand. They kind of work more than a commander. They kind of work like legendary units in MTG. Hmm. Do we want to play more Galio? I think I'll play more Galio. I think I'll play a couple more games with Galio. I think he might just be worse Pantheon. But we'll see. Oh no, it's this deck again? Are you kidding me? I guess I'm gonna run into this deck a lot, which is rough because I think that this deck might just be better than my deck. This is actually a fine start. I kind of want to try, like, Vandal Tree. Did he come out that underpowered? No. So what I mean by so I feel like Pantheon and what's his name? Forgetting. Pantheon and Galio are very similar, because I like, it might be Freljord, but I'm almost certain that the way to build Galio is Targon Demacia, and so you end up running a lot of the good cards in Targon Demacia in these colors. For MTG, it's basically there's basically a color system for regions. So what I'm trying to say is that there was a card called Pantheon right now in the game, and it plays very similarly to what Galio does, because they're in the same regions and they're using the same good cards. And because of that, I'm going to be running into a lot of the better version of the deck that I'm playing.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Beauty in the blade. Yeah. It feels like Galio is probably just a worse version of the meta right now. There's no way he has more than 2 sharp sights. Let's go. I'm back. What deck has he played? I've only played Galio so far. My thoughts on Galio is that he's probably decent, but not as good as Pantheon. Because he has a harder time of just being, kill them, man. I could do this all day. Please don't have another one. Please do not have sharp sight. Please do not have sharp sight. Please don't have sharp sight. It's just that easy. I don't know what else to tell you.
As I expected.
He should not have surrendered there. I had 2 cards in my hand. That was bad. That was bad for him to surrender there. Yeah, and it doesn't help that Pantheon was Soraka. This one's interesting. I went the Dragons route. I actually think Soraka could be the correct play here. I do think Soraka Galio was a thing that I wanted to test out. Soraka Galio might actually be the way to build Galio.
I'll become who I was always meant to be.
For worthy opponents. Is power hungry with this deck? I'm always power hungry when I play card games. This man just passed. Okay, I guess. Still Targon though? Yeah. But Soraka, I think you do the Soraka build a lot different. Because obviously you're not running dragons, you're not running like Screeching. You might not even be running Concerted, because you with the Soraka deck, your game plan is to do the whatchamacallit. Why did he do that? You trade that there? Okay, dog. Why did he? What was his thought process? No, hold on. Back up. What was his thought process there? What was the what? Sometimes it just happens that way, you know? Sometimes they just did the stream die for a little bit there, I guess? Welcome back, if the stream even did die. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was like a small, it was a small blip. Small glitch in the system. I'm not going to attack in here because he has 2 open mana and I want to keep Broadwing alive. What is he playing? Is he playing Gnar Teemo? Nagatuk needs to die immediately. I can Broadwing kill him though. Like, that's not that big of an issue. Yeah, you can't attack in, then next turn you're gonna get slapped. Nagatuk, more like, eat my shorts. Yeah, stream is back. I don't know what happened, that was a brief, in and out. Anyway, I haven't built it myself, but I do think that the Tiara deck, Soraka deck could be rather interesting. Nah, Gaga. I actually can't kill that right now. I'm just gonna do this. It's fine. Yeah, it was an ad break. Yeah, it was an ad break for the Void. Man, Gnar levels fast. Okay, so what is this deck running in terms of, like, removal? Because, like, what if we just, like... He has Pokey Stick, I guess? Like, what if we just Sharp Sight right now, right? That forces up the Pokey Stick, and then we just Sharp Sight again? Oh, because of Quick Attack, it fucks me, right? Oh, wait. Because of Quick Attack. Formidable's so bad in the Quick Attack. Because the Quick Attack will hit me first, reducing my damage against the Gnar. Oh, that's so bad. I don't know if he's realized it. I know he has a Pokey Stick in hand. What's it, 8 now? I mean, I'm just all in at this point. Fuck, he did realize it. That's so sad. Oh, the fact that Formidable works that way is so rough. I think I lose the game now. What the fuck? Excuse me? You did not. Is that real life? That's insane to me. That man is out here unironically playing Exalted Poros, and I'm losing to it. Nar seems so fun. Like, I want to make a Nar deck now. And we just let it hit the face. So sad. Oh, it's so doomed. We're doomed. It's so doomed. Yeah, this game is doomed. Me not understanding the quick attack versus formidable interaction was really rough. I realized it too late, and I realized it when we were already fucked. Yeah, I think Galio's fine. I think Galio's a solid B tier champion. Like, he'll probably make his way into decks. It's just like Galio himself is a strong finisher. Are you losing ranks for these losses? No, ranked is locked right now because it's the start of a new season. You literally cannot play ranked. Anyway, so Nargaga. So I started making Nars. So I started making Yumis. Let's just do the super unintelligent thing and then make them all right now from scratch. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to make a Yumi deck. What if we make a Nar Yumi deck? Does that ever have a chance of working at all? So, Yumi's a really weird and specific champion. Like, Yumi wants a 1 or 2 drop, really, that's really strong, that she can attach to, and that you want to level up with you. Let's just, hold on, let me just, like, randomly, I'll get the good Bandle, because we're obviously in Bandle. We're like Pokey Stick, Friendship is a really good card. I don't know if you went 3 of it. You went like 2 of it, like the other one's like Key Guardian. Friendship's good. What are the other good Bandle cards? Otter. I don't know if Otterpuss is the play. Like Otterpuss, I really like Otterpuss, but I don't know if Otterpuss is the play. None of these new transform cards any good. Assistant Librarian is really good. Assistant Librarian is really good. Papercraft Fizz. That was one of the original memes that I had thought of, but man, yeah, no, like that deck seems really fucking retarded. That deck seems no fun to play against. You've damaged your transform me to Lava Lizard. Lava Lizard's just the 3/4. That doesn't seem very good. I think Nagatech is also a meme. Yeah, I think you need some sort of... So the problem with Yumi is that she just gives stats, and you need to attach her to like a 2 or 1 drop that has either elusive or there's elusive or overwhelm. So we could that's why Fizz Yumi works out so well, which is something that's like the obvious combo. So like Fizz Yumi works out really well because it I'll check out Nar for now. Fizz Yumi works really well because Fizz gets elusive and it protects himself with his ability. So you can just attach Yumi to Fizz and Fizz just protects him until Yumi can give him permanent spell shield. It's really disgusting. Transform. Let's look at all the transform cards real quick. I think Nagatook's a bait. Nagatook's way too slow, I think. I think Lizard's bad. Pterodactyl. If you damage the enemy nexus, transform me into Pterodactyl. 4 mana, 6/5. Deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus at the start of every round. So again, 4 mana is just too late. I'm more making this a Yuumi deck than a Gnar deck at the moment. I'm just trying to think of something other than Fizz that that Yuumi will work with. And I think the problem with something like Pterodactyl, again, you really don't want to be. I'll run one mini T though, because it's funny. You really don't want to be waiting until turn 4 to put Yuumi on something, because Yuumi wants to come down and start generating value immediately. I really don't like it. What's the best 2-drop in the game? What's the best 2-drop in the game? Are there any really good 2-drops in Bandle? The Freljord Overwhelm. Ooh, that, yeah, the new Galio, not the new Galio, the new oh wow. Tusk Speaker's actually not that bad. Tusk Speaker's actually kind of crazy, right? Because Tusk Speaker. So again, a Wounded White Flame even comes out a turn too late. What if we're just running like? What if we're running like Tusk Speaker, Ruthless Raider, and these are our 2-drops, and this is our game plan. We do have to be in Freljord though, which is kind of cringe. But we could just run like a whole bunch of Overwhelm cards. We run like Ruthless. I like both of these cards on Yuumi. These are like both really good Yuumi cards. Run like these, run like the Omen Hawks. Omen Hawks to buff out Ruthless later. That's like a common strategy. Is Papercraft Dragon good enough? Papercraft Dragon plus Overwhelm is pretty disgusting, right? Like, this plus Overwhelm is pretty disgusting. I don't know if you're running 3 of this card, but this with Overwhelm is fucked up. I'll run like 2 of it now, because I don't know if you're actually going to be able to... I don't know if this is good enough, but... If we're in Freljord, are we running a lot Iron Elixir? We could run Gnar. We could run Gnar. We could still run Gnar. Overwhelm works really well with Gnar because it will be triggering his level up. Papercraft is going to be nerfed, not going to lie. Okay, I'll put three Papercraft in. I'm not a true believer yet, but I think it could be pretty funny. This deck actually looks pretty sick. What are the other... I don't know if we're running Elixir of Iron. Troll Chant is good, though. Are we running Elixir of Iron? Elixir of Iron might be pretty good. Just to, like, protect... Because we want to protect the, like, the 2-drops that Yumi's attached to. So we need, like... counter spells and stuff. Although we have the 3 Sisters. I think if we're running 3 Sister... I think Elixir of Iron becomes less necessary. If we're running 3 Sister and Troll Chant. And Friendship. We have a lot of protection. And then I guess, like, we just want more Overwhelm cards, right? Like, what has more Overwhelm in these regions? Oh, actually, fuck Medity. Yeah, let me just craft these cards. This card's funny. I like a one of this card in the deck. I don't know if we're ever actually going that late, but this card's funny. What is Overwhelm? Ancient Yeti's good. Scar Mother is really funny, but she's too late. Better Fearsome, yeah. Ancient Yeti has always been good in these kinds of decks. I like this as a one-of, as just like a, if I haven't won the game yet, win the game. Especially because if I draw my Papercraft Dragons and Yuumi, this will always have one of those. And it's like, I could just imagine a turn, oh no, you can't because it costs too much mana. But no, that seems pretty good. Is Quick Quail good enough? Is Quick Quail good enough? Anyway, hold on. So I need like... So this I think might just be better than Alpha Wildclaw, which while I did see play in like the Overwhelm decks, or maybe it's Mammoth Shaman. Let me craft these and think about these. So as like a kind of top end, kind of like, we want like a Ruin Runner, right? In this deck, like a 5 or 6 mana card. They used to run Alpha Wildclaw, but we have two new ones to play around with. We have Mammoth Shaman, we have Allseer. I don't think this deck is not going wide enough for Scargrounds. Mammoth Rager is very funny. The problem is that on the turn you play him, it's kind of rough. Like, you lose a lot of tempo on the turn you play Mammoth Shaman. And what you want your Overwhelm to be doing. So, like, okay. So we're going to use Wildclaw as the, you see the Udyr 2-drop? This one right here? I'm using the Udyr 2-drop, the Tusk Speaker. Or you're talking about the one that gives the 3-mana, that gives me the transform? No, I don't think that one's very good. Well, I think it's good, but I don't think it's very good in this deck. But anyway, so comparing this to Alpha Wildclaw, this is way worse the turn that it comes out, and way better the turn that it doesn't come out. So how much does that matter? So it's better on defensive turns, because on defensive turns, you're going to be playing it, you can't attack, and then it transforms into the big guy. And then you have a 6-mana 8/8 with Overwhelm that will only grow from there. But on offensive terms, Alpha Wildclaw is better because you can slam it down and then hit them in the face. And comparing that to Hyara is a 5-mana, or 6-mana 5/5. But she can buff herself up to give herself Overwhelm with a stance, with 0 mana. So making her a 6-mana 5. Yeah, so almost literally the same exact as Alpha Wildclaw, but way more versatile. Like, you can give things regeneration, which can matter in this deck. I think Hyara is actually the play here. I think Hyara is the best one. Mammoth might be good, but yeah, I think Hyara is probably way more versatile. Is this the 2-drop you were talking about, by the way? The Vulpine Wanderer? I think Vulpine Wanderer is a fine card. Like, it's just like it's 2-mana 2/2 generate value. But I don't know if we want 2-mana 2/2 generate value in this deck. Okay. These last 5 slots. So we have a lot of Overwhelm. Like, we have the top end Overwhelms, in case the doesn't go long enough. So the game plan of this deck is play Ruthless Waiter or Tusk Speaker on 2. And then play Yuumi. Protect the card. Sometimes play Gnar. Maybe protect Gnar. Yeah, just like stick one card with Yuumi and then just hit them in the face with Overwhelms. Which seems pretty good. I still don't know if 3 Papercraft Dragon's correct. I don't like it. Because, so the thing is that you can't remove these cards, right? Like, you can't remove Papercraft Dragon ever. And because you can't remove it, drawing more of it feels really bad because they just clog up your hand. Because, like, at least Yuumi turns into Prowling Claw, a projectile, right? Which is good for this deck. And just, you can ping stuff with it. I might be wrong. Papercraft Dragon might just be busted. Chat's been telling me it's busted, but I'm unconvinced. What the fuck else do we run? We run just like Conchologist. Mr. Conch Boy. What's like the other good, just like random generic good cards? I think that we do want more 2-drops just so that we can consistently get a 2-drop on turn 2 for Yuumi to come down on. Conch does not seem like a great choice, though. What's the second best choice here? Bandle Commando? That do be kind of funny. Like, we played on the Bandle Commando. We played on the Yuumi on Bandle Commando. It turns into a... Or Quick Quell. We were thinking about Quick Quell. But that has the same problem where... yeah, I don't know about that one. With Gnar's spell, the blockers for your Overwhelms are done for. Like, this one's not bad. Stone Stackers isn't bad. Stone Stackers is not bad at all. He stuns and you get an open attack? Yeah, yeah. Stone Stackers is straight up just like maybe. Because it's triggering the Nara level up, which is cute. And it has 2-3 is where we want to be. Or maybe Starlet Seer. We're not running enough spells for Starlet Seer, but that was a very funny consideration there for 2 seconds before I realized how bad it was. This is the safe bet, is to just run haha Conchologist good. Like run 2 of them, but yeah. I think Stone Stackers might be better. I have no idea what else to do with this deck. Maybe board clears? Board clears might be good. Because we're going big instead of wide. We have draw. Have any draw. We really don't have much draw. Is Conchologist really better than Everrosen Sentry? Better stats, but does that ever matter? I've shared? Hold on. I can play against you, Draco. Just give me a second. Ice Shard. Oh. Ice Shard. Yeah, I'm thinking like Ice Shard, Avalanche, or... I don't know what's better. Ice Shard, Avalanche, or Blighted Ravine. Blighted Ravine is, in general, the best of those. This is like a meta thing, and I don't know what the meta currently is, right? So it's just really hard to say. It's impossible to say, actually. I think one mini-morph is always good, because we're Vandal, and we have the access to mini-morph. So that we can, in theory, remove like a big stupid spell. We actually, I don't know if we want to be running it, playing at that speed, though, or... Oh, wait! What if we run the funny card? Sejuani Overwhelm used to run this card. That's bad. That has to be bad, and I'm gonna do it anyway. And then we run just like 2 Blighted Ravines or whatever. Or maybe like 1 Blighted Ravine. Is Avalanche better than Blighted Ravine? I don't know. We'll see. I took way too long making that deck. We're taking this baby in a ranked. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Okay, there we go. Poppy Ziggs? Noxus? What the fuck is this? Battle Fury was such a mistake. What other than Battle Fury can we run? So this is gonna be the problem with this deck. We need to... I think we need to hard mulligan for 2 drops. That might have been a massive mistake, not hard mulligan for 2 drops. So I put the last Everrosen Sentry in.
Just need a second. I'll do better this time.
Because if we don't draw a 2-drop right here on top deck, we are very sad. Okay, we're less sad.
This land is ours.
Do we attack it? No, he can't block it. That's fine. This guy is taking forever. Anyway, I do wonder how good. Maybe Elixir Environment is genuinely actually just better than the haha funny kill them card, because we already run the Boar as the haha funny kill them card, which I think is probably better than the spell. Maybe we have a lot of Overwhelm, and we're getting a lot of big Overwhelm, so maybe it's not better. Oh god, it's so hard. This deck is so hard to build. Is this deck any good at all? Because, like, instead of the Boar, comparing the burst spell, or what is it called? Like, the something Rage, Trindamir's Rage or whatever, comparing that to the Boar is really hard. They're both 8 mana, one's at unit speed, and can potentially have a lot more damage. So, wait, what? So, do this? Okay. That is the question to the answer, correct. I've posed my question. I want God to give me an answer now. I'm being aggroed down and I don't like it. I didn't sign up for this. Make it stop. I'm at 8 health on turn 3. I don't like this. Can we get an amen in the chat? 'Cause I am so dead. To be fair, I did this to myself. I clicked the click play button, and I queued into an aggro deck. I queued into ranked specifically. So I should have expected it. This is actually my fault.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
By clicking ranked, you subject yourself to playing against garbage ass aggro decks the whole day. Yeah, everyone plays super aggro to climb early. Honestly, maybe instead of the Boar, maybe it is the 8 mana spell. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, the 8 mana spell don't even look that bad actually. Kind of looking like a snag. Because of the way that this deck wants to play out. I do think that Everosh and Sechi is probably better than Contologist. They both draw you a card, but the card that you're drawing from your deck is almost... It's probably going to be better than the card you're drawing off of Contologist. Well, this was the one situation where Contologist would have been better. Fuck me. Who wants Poppy Burn on day 1? Who does that? What kind of human? Who hurt them? Will you do Udyr's opinion on spring 2022? So the Dio's opinions on like seasons are always going to be rough because god damn. I guess that's just what happens when you don't have any oh, that's so rough. Sorry, I'm real sad right now. Does Yumi not level off of that? The unit attached to is attacked 3 times. Okay, dude. Like, okay, I guess. Anyway, the Dio's opinions on seasons were really rough because that kind of content really does not, like, YouTube does not care about it at all. And I don't do YouTube to make, like, money or anything, but seeing the views on that was really disheartening. Because those videos take a lot longer than most of the other videos that I try to make. Because I have to gather footage from so many different things. Like trying to gather footage from like a TV show and then a video game and then etc. Can be really rough. I need to like at least 1 board clear. Is Avalanche better than Blighted Ravine? Avalanche... No, it can't be. think this is probably correct. We get rid of the board. We keep the what's it called? Yeah. Anyway, because I was thinking about making a like Dia's opinions on 2021 in total, but the amount of effort that I would have to do to make that video is maybe not worth it. And I don't know if I have anything interesting to say either. Like my opinions on 2021, in total, ranked again. We did not get an aggro player though. We didn't get an aggro player though. Anyway, the like what like for one, watch Arcane. Arcane was surprisingly very 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 good. It was wild in 2021 to see Blizzard fall from grace. How hard they fell from grace. Like what? Yeah. So like the really big stuff was like Blizzard falling from grace, Riot raising from nothing, from the ashes to become a fucking hilariously good company. Well, hilariously good at making video games company. The company is as garbage as Blizzard, or maybe not as garbage, but it's still garbage. I actually didn't watch that much anime at all during 2021. Instead I read a bunch of manga. I'll move over. I'll open up my MAL account to see if there's anything in 2021 that I actually read that was worthwhile. I've actually been watching a lot more anime now than in this season, than I did all last year. Because like Osama ranking is good, Attack on Titan is finally ending, which is
Reaching the peak will change
funny.
For me, the spirit's dance.
Remove all chat. That didn't happen. You could ask Riot. It didn't happen. Like, I honestly don't know if I... So, the biggest thing is that when I make a video, regardless of whether or not it's going to get views, I mainly make the video if I think that I have something interesting to say on the topic. And I just really don't think I have anything that hasn't been already said. Like, I don't know if... Like watch Arcane. In general, that's my big problem with media analysis. Or like me trying to do media analysis, is that I don't have that many specifically unique or interesting takes on shows. And the shows that I do have, I am thinking about doing it. Like I think I have long wanted to make a video on Bloom Into You. That show is wildly good. That series is wildly good. I wanted to make a video on Osama ranking. I kind of want to make a video on Osama ranking and Altered Carbon. Those two things might not seem like they're connected, but they are. But outside of that, it's like I have like the standard anime opinions. Like Attack on Titan's pretty good. Have you read Bloom Into You? Yeah, I own the whatchamacallits. I own the actual novels themselves. Or I own the Mongols. I said Mongos. I own the manga. I said novels because I owned the whatchamacallits. I own the Sayaka novels. I haven't read through them all total yet, but the Sayaka novels have been good so far. And this is why the Soulocke deck seems really strong. Yeah, the Sayaka side story. Yeah, I'm reading through the Sayaka side stories right now. There's 3 books, I think. I'm like halfway through book 1. And I hope that they eventually print a they actually will print. I hope that they eventually make an anime for the rest of Bloom Into You, because it definitely deserves it. Maybe Papercraft Dragon is a 3-0. Oof. oof, as they say. Yeah, oof. Blinded Mystic does fuck me. So, here's a random thing. I'm dead. So, here's a random thing that I kind of want. I think I have an interesting thing to say about. How do you judge something? How do you judge media that you, on a personal level, vehemently disagree with? In terms of themes. This is something that I've struggled with a little bit. Where I just don't. God, I wish it was that easy. So the example I always give is Altered Carbon, which is a show that is on Netflix. It's a cyberpunk dystopia show that I think is very good at what it wants to do. So okay, backing up. I usually judge things by how well they have achieved their goals. Which is why I've said before, whenever I'm talking about character design, I try to judge the character design by what they were trying to do. And I think that what a character design should be trying to, what a character design should be trying to do, in my eyes, is matching its character and lore. I think Ice Shard's actually good because it hits the face. Anyway. So, without diving into the Altered Carbon example specifically here, I'm like the eternal problem that I ran into when I watched Altered Carbon, and now when I'm watching Osama Ranking, is that what they're attempting to do is they're trying to lay out certain themes that I don't agree with, but what the fuck's with like the rainbow flag? Anyway, but they do that well, right? So it's kind of like what I've always said, what I've always tried to compare it to is that, like, if something is like on the opposite side of your political spectrum, like let's say that like I'm really left leaning, and there's something that's really right leaning, and you watch it and it presents the ideas that it is presenting well, like it does what it's trying to do good, but you just disagree with what it's trying to do. How do you rate that media? Because for me, I've always rated media by how well it accomplishes what it's trying to do. It's so awkward. Like I'm not sure. Like it kind of like breaks my rating scale. And I say that because in both Altered Carbon and Osama Ranking, there's this thing where there's this anti-immortality hate. We're gonna get philosophical here for a second, but I feel like the idea that there's like a flip that's switched. There's like a flip that's switched in some of these shows that I've seen, where if you reach the age of like 200 or 300, you just become like evil because life is only beautiful because it's fading, and all this other stuff that I do not disagree with at all. And I think it's bad character writing when in both Osama Ranking and Altered Carbon, when you make your villain evil because they've lived a long time, and that's the only reason. You don't suddenly become a sadistic pedophile when you reach the age of 300. That's not how age works. You don't see more 80-year-old murderers than you do like 20-year-old murderers. That's not how crime works. That's not how age works. And I don't like that idea because it just seems dumb to me. But when these shows have one of their main themes is that immortality will eventually corrupt all humanity. That like immortality and humanity are incompatible with each other fundamentally. Well then, like, yeah, they did present that theme well. I just don't agree with that message, and I don't know how to rate that show. because I'm not even talking about because I think that it's we're talking about Osama ranking specifically. Because I don't think anybody here has watched Altered Carbon except for me. So but like if we're talking about, I've lost this game by the way, it's Pirate Burn. So if we're talking about Osama ranking specifically, and so the I'm going to try to like be as unspoilery as possible, but with what Boss and and the Witch are dealing with, I think that can be an interesting way to deal with morality and immortality, right? Because like it's more like with that storyline, you're dealing with like the loss of a loved one, right? You're dealing with the fact that someone has died and it's time to let them go and you can't bring them back. It's kind of like the Full Metal Alchemist theme, right? Was what Boss is dealing with right now. But I really don't like the Silver Knight. I think that the Silver Knight, I'm not going to say names, but the Silver Knight, the sadistic Silver Knight, that complete 180 switch from good guy to, well, I lived a long time, so now I'm going to slit people's wrist and then watch them bleed onto the ground seems a little bit unrealistic to me. And the excuse given, the excuse given that, well, immortality causes you to be less human, and that's just a fact that I'm supposed to accept, is impossible for me to accept. I'm not naming names, so I try to stay away with from whatchamacallit. So I try to stay away from spoilers, but yeah. How do you know there's not a 200-year switch? I mean, I don't, but like you can past trends, right? Like people don't suddenly become like murderers when they reach when they reach age 80. And so I even think that like you could present a character like that, but when that's your main central theme and you don't provide any counter arguments, it feels like you're kind of like that's such a narrow-minded view of what immortality could do. Like, if there was a character who had lived to be 300 and was like, listen, that can happen to people. Like, yeah, that can be really, really rough. Were we playing against fucking Udyr? Are you kidding me? I didn't even recognize. Anyway, it's like the, yeah, living to 300 can be really rough because you watch all of your friends die, and it's really, really hard for the human mind to comprehend a lot of the things that immortals have to deal with. I think that it's a perfectly cool story that you could tell, as long as you don't like rely on that as a crutch, right? Like rely on it, because I feel like that's what a lot of the stories do. They kind of like rely on the crutch of like, well, they're 200, so the flip switch, and they're a psychopath now, and it's like,
The winter's claw strikes.
yeah, and they also, yeah, a lot of times they'll prevent, they'll do any counter arguments as strawmans, yeah. Bridgerton bad, Downton Abbey good. I've never watched Downton Abbey. Is it actually good? I've heard only good things about Downton Abbey. It's bad? That's not what the other guy in chat said. The other guy in chat said it was good. What do you say to that?
An old hawk brings omens, a goat brings me.
That man just played Udyr, and I'm mad about it. I miss when I actually watched anime. I rarely watch anime. I only watch anime on very specific occasions because I just don't have time. I just don't have time. I think Ice Shard's pretty good here in the stack as like a 2-0. Does a lot of good things. No, Bridgerton is bad. I think so. I have watched Bridgerton, and I must say, Bridgerton is fun. I do think that Bridgerton nails the the aesthetic that it was going for. It's not a good show, but it's fun. I think it's a very fun show.
Why? Untap my totems.
From death, life.
I finally got my Gorlith to give me 42 health. What the fuck are you doing over there? Just kind of gaslit him. Hey, gaslight girl boss. That's all I'm gonna say. Am I right? No, so right as a girl boss to gaslight him. Like, obviously, I agree. The main character is, kind of no good, but I forgive it because, the act of watching is just fine. Do I want to save Gnar here? I could just let him hit me in the face, right? Because I have another Gnar in my hand. I could Gnar Wallump. I could just, like, smack him out. We just play Gnar again. It's the same thing, right? It doesn't do anything. It saves me health, but I don't really care that much. If the roles were flipped, it would be canceled. 100%. True. Absolutely. This is not in contention. But that's just, like, a lot of shows, right? That is not just Bridgerton. That's a lot of different things in our society today. A lot of different things in our society are very, 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 very questionable. But they just get away with it because of that's the societal expectation. Also, so you're not supposed to enjoy reading Pun Pun. You're not supposed to enjoy reading Pun Pun, I will say that. Pun Pun, it does not exist so that you can enjoy it. Pun Pun exists so that you can suffer. That's funny. No, 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 no. Stop. 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 Oh, fucking midi-team me, bro. Anyway. Yeah, no, Pun Pun's really painful. Pun Pun's really, 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 really painful to read. You do have to fight to finish it, and I will tell you, it doesn't get much better. It's all downhill from there. I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. Pun Pun does not get more fun to read. What if I just let him hit me in the face? You know? What if I just let him do it? You know? What if I just let him do it? What if I just said I didn't care? Like, yo, dog. Yeah, sure, dog. Let me... Oh my god. We got to see Udyr level this game. We followed the old ways. So now he's gonna level. He's gonna have double attack. And he's gonna hit Sejuani in the face. And I'm gonna laugh. And I'm sad now. And I'm sad now. And I'm sad now. And I am sad now. And I'm sad now. And I'm no longer happy. And I'm no longer happy. That is no good. That is no good. Maybe Narcissus 1 is just better. So there's no feasible way that we could ever win. So I'm gonna kill myself. I go out on my own terms. You can't kill me, I kill me.
Strong will have the spoils!
Udyr, did you hear my song?
Is that what that horrible noise was?
I take out myself. Anyway, it's just rough. Because I went through like a crisis a while ago. When I was like watching Altered Carbon, and then I kind of went through a crisis when I was watching Osama Ranking again, where I really like Osama Ranking. I think it's fine. I think it's good. But the immortality hate, or the idea that life has to die because it's only beautiful if it dies, is really cringe to me. And I'm not saying that like no, I think should I be cocky here? So unironically, I'm fine if you think that way, but I just strongly disagree. And I think that immortality is not going to cause you to immediately at age 200 to just like flip and turn into a psycho murderer. And I think it's silly if you think that way. And so it's really rough. No, I think Castlevania was actually a very nuanced take. I think that the seeing what immortality did to Dracula was good, because it never blamed immortality for what Dracula did. Like it was always very personal to Dracula, right? Everything, all the bad things that Dracula did, it never tried to blame it on, well, that's just what happens when you're immortal. It was more like, this guy in particular had went through some pretty rough stuff. Like, he could have been 50 years old and you could have still had the same story. And that's my point, right? Like trying to scapegoat people's bad actions on the fact that they're old is weird. By the way, as a side note, one of my favorite things ever is Spice and Wolf. That's weird. That's a weird little connection. I don't know why. I don't know what the connection between those two things is. No, being immortal is probably really boring. And trying to find the things that you can do it's kind of like the interesting struggle. I do feel like there's not, media doesn't really consider all of the different ways that no longer being tied to the mortal realm can really impact a person's life. I feel like it's so often very not nuanced, and it's so often very haha, they are bad, or haha, they are funny, or wise. I feel like having more media that explores that could be really interesting. Don't kill all your Pokemon later? I'm not gonna kill a single Pokemon. Should I read Spice and Wolf? Spice and Wolf is a decent portrayal of immortality and all of the ways that it could affect a person. Some negative and some positive.
Nothing escapes my
Media rarely explores anything. Well, I don't think that's true. I think that media does explore things. It's just that media tends to only explore a very narrow view of media tends to whatchamacallit, explore a very narrow view depending on what the show is, right? So like in a show like I'm trying to think, what's a show with like an immortal side character? Fuck, no, because even Seven Deadly Sins does it rather well. Shit. An unimportant side character. Fate? Do they? Who's immortal in Fate? Because the servants aren't technically immortal. Oh, Viral. Or like, well, so in most random vampire stories, right? Like we can bring up Twilight if we want to, but we don't have to say that word. But like in most vampire stories, Durarara. Yeah, Durarara is fine. But like in most vampire stories, Zoken Mato. But Zoken Mato is a main character until he's not, right? With Zoken Mato, the Zoken Mato and how immortality affects him is delved into rather deeply because he is a side character until he is the main villain in the third round. But anyway. You know, this is Mortal and Fate the Moon. Shut the fuck up. I don't expect every vampire show, every like random vampire show on the CW to fully explain the in-depth traumas and or positives that immortality can give a person, right? Because they're not focused on it. That's not a goal. But when your goal is specifically to show how bad immortality can be, and you provide no counterexamples and you don't explore anything, that's when I get like kind of sad. And that's why I go back to like Altered Carbon, which is like this really good cyberpunk world that explores a lot of stuff. It did not seem keen to explore that. I don't know how we're getting face damage here. We just have a whole bunch of random attach cards. We have a 5/1 that's gonna die if we try to buff it. Please stop. I do not enjoy being bullied. Can you please, can we ask you to explain League lore? I mean, what about League lore? What about League lore do you want to know about? I'm ready to bop and knock over some cups. Nice. Explain League lore. Smiley face. Ah yes, well you see, the smiley face actually originates from Noxus. They made the emoji for to T-pose on their enemies when they were killing them. That's why Riven's so cool. Riven's not cool, she's hot. Haha, me hit face. Haha, me hit face. What if I did it to him though? You know, what if I did it to him though? You know, just like what if I just did it to him though? You know, like what if I gave it to him? You know, what if I just hit him with it? You know, what if I? Please don't have a counter answer for this. Please don't have an answer for this. Please don't have an answer for this. Oh, please don't have an answer for this. Ooh. That was very funny. I'm going to get my shit right. Mord would definitely eat Viego's asshole. More, it wouldn't even be a contest. Mord would 100% eat Viego's asshole. I have no idea why it's presented as such and presented as anything else other than that in most media. It's not a contest, if you ask me.
An old hawk brings omens, a goat brings me.
Fuse his legs.
This is why I think this is better than Wild Claw. Please stop hitting me in the face. Hi. Oh man, that's a shame, but you are going to so be dead. And Heimerdinger immortal? Yes. So, it's been nice knowing you, buddy, but, it's been nice knowing you, buddy. You are very dead, though. I can explain, like, some of my favorite characters in League lore. So, for example, I think that all Yordles are immortal, and that's why Vex is the edgy team. Correct. Because all Yordles are bundles of mana. And Vex realized that she can't die because even if you kill a Yordle, they're just they kind of like represent ideas in a way. You can't kill concepts. You can very easily see that like almost every Yordle is very heavily tied to a region inside of Valorant. Vex being the Shadow Isles. And so like as long as the Shadow Isles continues to exist and there continues to be mana inside the Shadow Isles, even if you kill Vex, Vex will still just be like there. She'll just reform. She can't die. Which is why she's so sad. Yeah, ideas are bulletproof. Yeah, correct. Like, unless you were to destroy the Shadow Isles, in its entirety, Vex would still reform in her in the same way that she is. Do I have Yumi on hand? No, I don't. I guess I still play this just in case I draw Yumi.
Men die.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Well, no, there are no Blessed Idol Yordles on purpose. So I think that the idea that they're having with Yordles is that, like, I do think that if the Shadow Isles were ever turned back into the Blessed Isles, then Vex would stop being edgy. Because the mana around the Shadow Isles, which is where she draws her power, would change from being corrupted, edgy ghost mana, and it would change into the Blessed Isle mana. So I do think, unironically, that if the Blessed Isles ever came back, then Vex would stop being edgy. Like, that's the idea. What would Vex? Yeah, the Vex would probably look like she has in her skin, and she would act nowhere near depressed. She wouldn't act like a edgy goth teenager. What in the fuck does he have? Is it Freeze? I guess. He's blind. It has to be Freeze, right? So he's using Three Sisters here? That's rough. That's the one answer. Fuck me. Sure. It doesn't kill Nar, so it's fine. No! I forgot he could just do that. That's, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I'm an idiot. Point and laugh at me. But like, Yordles are cool. Yordles are cool as like fake creatures. Who do we not? We don't have a Void Yordle yet. But I think that might be for practical reasons because I don't know if the mana inside of the Void could like again like because they assumed the mana from the area that they were at. I don't know if you could get mana from the Void because we don't know how the Void works. But we don't have a Void Yordle yet. It could be the new champion because we know that the new champion is going to be a Void champion after Renata, who is released right now and who I might play later on. Because at 1 hour we have I have the stream with Polarizo, but after that, I might either play a League or I might play the TFT set. Do I just do the haha funny? Do I do the haha funny? No, I think we have the haha funny anyway. I fucking dare you! Try to freeze me, bitch.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
I think Three Sisters is actually the better play here, right? Because it doesn't eat up as much mana. It's not as get fucked. It's unfortunate that I don't have enough mana to double cast this though. I can pokey stick him? He knows I can pokey stick him. So he needs Sharps. No, he can't run Sharp Sight. What are his outs here? Elixir of Iron. Troll Chant again. He has another Three Sisters. Okay. Yeah, you just have two of them. That is what it is. Did you hear what Scooch is going to do? No. I used to watch Scooch. I used to watch a lot of League YouTubers, but I really watch like any of them anymore. Do I watch any League YouTubers actually? I don't think I do anymore. No, I don't think I do. Wait, no. Necrit. I watch Necrit. There we go. He's the only League YouTuber I watch because he does. Yeah, fuck. You are extremely cringe if you thought that was going to work. Get that cringe shit out of my face. Here's my 5-mana spell. It gives my Overwhelm unit double attack. How'd your 5-mana spell go? Oh, not so good? That's a shame.
Villains beware.
That seems kind of funny. Wait, what is this play? What is this play? 3 mana? What is this play? Grappling hook? No, that can't be it. I'm gonna use the pokey stick. I don't understand what this play is. It seems so risky, or like not worthwhile to have to spend this when he knows it's gonna. Yeah, like yeah, okay, sure. Now he's gonna come out with 1 attack next turn. I'm going to kill you now. It's cute and all that you've managed to finish the Akshan thing, but I'm going to kill you.
Hug it out.
So this is the much safer way to kill him. I don't think he has the third Three Sisters, because if he does, then I'm really sad. Paper Dragon is a funny card. Paper Dragon's a funny card. Funny. We can't react to Three Sisters, but if he has something else... Yeah, okay. Funny. The problem with League is that I'm never getting the new champion, right? Because it's day 1, and you just never get the new champion on day 1. I was so confused why it said bronze up there, but I forgot it was the rank reset. This deck is not bad. This random homebrew Nar Yumi deck that we crafted is not bad. It's honestly maybe tier 3. It obviously runs into the same problem that the other Overwhelm deck did, but I mean, the other Overwhelm deck was good. I'm playing ranked right now, yeah. Okay, so it's bad Pantheon. We're playing against bad Pantheon. I do just think that Galio's bad Pantheon. It's still probably good because those colors are really insane right now, but... not as good as it could be. Paper Dragon is a lot better than I thought it would be. I remember I started out with 2 copies in the deck, and then after playing with it, it's just kind of fucking broken, huh? Card's just kind of crazy, huh?
The spirit dies.
He had no play there. Okay. So he has Hush, but Hush doesn't matter, so I think we do just attach the Yumi to the 3-2 Overwhelm, and then we're just like, yeah, we have a turn 3/6/5 Overwhelm. What's up? What's up, dog? We're just happy about that. I think we're just happy about that. We got the zoomies.
I serve my people.
If you play non-pick. What is not? Oh, you mean like, blind. Yeah, blind pick, yeah. If he attacks in right now, he will concede. I guarantee you. He's not going to play around me having fucking friendship. He's going to attack in. I'm going to block. I'm going to give my dude barrier. He can't even sharp sight, and then he concedes. I guarantee you that this play is going to happen. Oh, wait, no! He just +1/+1. He has to pre-commit. I don't give a fuck. Pre-commit. There's the sharp sight, okay. So, friendship does not kill here, and that makes me very sad. But I think friendship is probably the best play because it makes the Shyvana deal 0 damage anyway. And now he's just having to like randomly play defensively against my my ice shards here. He has to like buff against ice shard. Yeah, he has to play Shield of Durand against ice shard. That feels really bad from his perspective. I get to attack him with my 8/6 overwhelm. Haha, funny. You're at 5 HP, funny. That's not very good. We have Troll Chant, but that's still not very good.
My legs don't work, but the goats do.
My legs don't work, but the goats do. This card's actually pretty low-key. I like that card.
Suffer my fury.
All my magic.
Kiara Allseer, kind of low-key. We're just gonna close out the game here. This guy's pretty fucked now. This is why I think this card's better than Alpha Wildclaw, because it allows you to do things that the Alpha Wildclaw can't. I think it's slightly worse. Well, no, it definitely is. But like the flexibility of Kiara is like kind of crazy. And you still definitely want a card in Alpha Wildclaw slot, like just like a big overwhelm dude. In case, so you could reattach your things in case you somehow lose the, like, you lose your 2-drop and Yumi comes back to your hand, you want to be able to reattach Yumi to some, like, random big dude. Like Kiara or Alpha. Or the boar, but the boar comes down way too late. The Grandma virus? What the fuck does that mean? If you're referring to the virus, I've never heard it called the grandma virus. That's very amusing. I think we hard mulligan here. Whenever we see Yumi, I think we hard mulligan for 2-drops. I don't even think we keep like Ancient Yeti. I think we just hard mulligan for 2-drops because that's our win condition, right? This deck is kind of fun.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Does he let Conch die here?
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Fuck, I can't attack.
Everything's in place.
This game's chat is too slow. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. You can't hide anymore. I'd always seen your funny jokes, but I got distracted by someone else in chat. Unfortunately for you, we're not playing a gacha game, so my viewership is dead. You're fucked now, dim dum.
Persistence is key.
Maybe Conchologist is better than Avaros and Sentry because we actually... Could have played Genshin for free views. Genshin would have been free as fuck views. Because of the new chick. The chick's like real popular. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? He had no gu- To simulate what I feel like right now, I'm going to let this Gnar hit me in the face.
Can see the Demacian border from here.
Pain.
Fear the power.
Agony, even.
When my song ends, men die.
Do I want to save that? Do I want to save that? No, I don't.
They should thank you. Light the signal fires.
So... Are we even playing Yume? Yeah. Yeah, we're playing Yume. Who are we attaching Yume to? I think it has to be the 5 mana one. Or the 5 health dude. 5 attack dude. It is what it is. Is Funny Man losing again? Hey! I have a name. Okay, I worked hard to get this name. Fuck Mothering Vampire, and I demand to be called as such. Shit. You Chad yes to be. Shit. What is that shit? Stress defense? God damn it. This pings and gives a unit +1 attack. So no, I'm just gonna troll chat. There's no way Trinket Trade ever gives him something that's worth it, right? Oh, fuck! Trinket Trade can give him death, the fucking Ravenous Flock, can't it? Yeah, okay. God was on my side today. See, you baited me, Draco, with the first half, because I thought it was going to be something regarding the actual game. And then I got fucked. 4. This does 3, so this is a 6/3. Yo, that shit's wild, dog. Yo, that shit, that's wild. I'm so dead. I'm super dead right now. I am super dead. I am omega super dead right now. If there's one more good 2-drop in these colors, I think that this deck is actually unironically very good. I think Avaros and Sentry is good. It gives us card draw that we want. But man, it has some really bad anti-synergy with Yume. But the whole entire point of the deck is to like drop a 2-drop and then play Yume. That seems no good. It could even be a 1-drop, but really 2-drops are what we want. Well, 2-drops just want to survive and attack more often. I actually think Bando Commando might actually be low-key. Oh, Bando Commando does it to the rest of the deck? Well, it kind of does. It like it's a good unit to hit him in the face with a whole bunch. It generates me value. It generates me blockers. Maybe it is low-key. I'm gonna try it out. Wait, is there... Okay, so we played Galio, we played Gnar and Yume. Who have we not... Oh, never mind. No, there is no other champion that we haven't played. That's kind of funny. They only released 3 champions in this expansion. No, you were not right. I was not losing. I had lost. There's a very big difference. It's fine. I hate looking at chat now. We're back to League lore. Mr. Opinions, it says in the summary, there's a thing called Udyr. There's a thing called Udyr. That's kind of weird. They must have forgot to release a 4th champion. I swear Udyr was supposed to be released this expansion. At least I thought he was. It is very interesting that they would allow Udyr to be printed in such a bad fucking state. Considering that he's getting a rework, and that he should have be like a pretty high priority, like, because assumingly rework champions are almost always like pretty popular, and they just like released the most garbage fucking champion I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know how you build Udyr. I don't know how you make Udyr good. I don't. Why is Fiddlesticks Fiddlesticks? Fiddlesticks. So, demons are beings that feed off of the energies of others. Evelyn, for example, is required to feed off of others' lust, to survive. That's just how she exists. And Fiddlesticks is a demon of fear, but not only is he a demon of fear, he's the demon of fear. He is fear incarnate. When he sees other people, all he sees are their deepest, darkest fears. Let's be honest, Udyr is an exact translation. He sucks. Ah, shit, you're right. I hate that you're so right. Man, Udyr does suck. Like, I'm sorry, I paused there for a moment just to, like, think about it. I have no idea how you run that card. I have no idea how you play that champion. He has no keyword. They deadass printed a champion with no keyword. They didn't even give him a funny keyword, like fucking like top or something. He's just naked. He's so bad. A dwarf who has a mystic. Who is a mystic, escapes from prison. They call one out, and there's a medium at large. I was so confused with what you were talking. The small medium at like, God fucking damn it! It's a small medium. I fucking hate it. Oh God, I didn't realize it all lined up in my brain after way longer than it should have, and I'm mad about it. This feels good. I like this card in this deck. It helps me with elusive blocking, which could actually matter because we have no other ways to deal with elusives. It It gives me value similarly to Contologist or Everest Sentry. They're better than Yumi, better with Yumi than Sentry. Maybe still not as good as Contologist, but I don't know how good Contologist is in this deck. And it also helps me ping the face for Gnar, which is something that Contologist doesn't do. It is just a stat stick. No, I know, but like, man, you didn't have to make him that bad, right? Like, you could have made him a stat. There are stat sticks that are playable, and then there's Udyr. Oh fuck! I didn't realize what time it was. Shit. We have 45 minutes left. I usually have to join a call with Polarisu a little bit earlier so we can set up the stream, like the overlay and stuff. No, I thought it was going to be released with the rework. I thought for sure that it was the champion was going to be Volibear. That was going to be released. Fuck off. Yeah, I thought for sure that the failure champion was going to be Volibear this time, but I guess not. Was it still 4? I mean, at this point, is it still 4? Still 3. That cucks me too hard, so I think I'm just gonna let him do it. I'll let him have it. Sure. Fuego, fuego. I hurt writing these. Good. I hope you do. Suffer like I do. We call it dinosaur that likes grammar. Do you? Is what has to be grammar that likes grammar? A dinosaur that likes grammar. Dinosaur that likes grammar. The Let the 5 of you that are in here have something better to do.
Well, just do your best, okay?
That's depressing. That's less depressing. I don't think there's a way for him to win.
Your esteemed mayor has arrived. Has the battle started?
It started a while ago, and you're on the wrong side again.
It started a while. I didn't realize what was going on. The battle started. It started a while ago, and you were on the wrong side again. Like a grandpa over there. Grandpa's fighting for the Nazis. Watch that one. Watch me saying that one word get this whole entire stream flagged. I say that laughingly, but it might happen. That was only barely a joke. Because even if he has some sort of like surprise lethal here, I think Tolchant is able to beat any surprise lethal that he can do, and then he just dies next turn, right? Like, he's just super dead.
Just do your best, okay?
Like, all this is cute and all, but I have Battle Fury and an 8/8 Overwhelm. Like, I don't know what you're doing, dog. Like, this game's gonna over. Do you think you're planning on losing today? I don't think so. I think we're in a decent spot. I think losing the third Pokemon last stream was really, really rough, and so now we're back to 2 Pokemon again. But both of the Pokemon that we have are really strong. Like the I have the Quagsire that I have, and the whatchamacallit, the especially the Wonder Guard Charmeleon that Polarisu has is like pretty good. Like it's pretty hard to fuck this up. Like we're in a really good position at the moment. So I think I want to play more. I really do. But I think I'm going to end stream here so I can eat and then talk to Polarisu before the other stream starts. I think me continuing here would be no good, as they say. I have to contain myself. I have to control myself here. He wants to end stream, so I don't. You keep saying that Udyr word, but I don't know who Udyr is, and I don't think they added him into the game. They must have forgot. So everyone have a wonderful day. If you can, I hope that you will join me in the Polarisu stream happening in a little bit. We may or may not die. So, but if I don't, I'm glad that you at least came to this stream. We had fun. Well, you guys had fun. I was in pain. With this pun trend that you guys were starting. So, I'll talk to you guys maybe in a little bit. I forgot to play the music. You know, that was a weird exit. That was a weird exit without the music here. I'll just start playing the Renata theme again, okay? We'll just start playing the Renata theme. You know, skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Have fun.